Welcome to OWAD today. I'm Sophia, piloting to the universe of Chinese. Let's continue something related to your body parts or your body motion. Today, 行 is the motion word. Yesterday, we talked about step, and I bring up this walk icon. They're made of a similar fashion, but emphasizing different parts of life or our behavior. So 步, we are placing one step by placing one foot in front of another. Just 2 foot is enough to show you step. You're literally placing one foot in front of each other. That's what the definition of step is in English, right? In today's 行, simplified traditional look, again, the same. But if you look at the mid-history, which is about 2,000 years ago's dictionary, compiled by Xu Chen, then this character, it's way different than the current, ongoing contemporary Chinese. This ancient one actually tells you the full story, or at least close enough full story for you to figure out what that is. In contemporary Chinese, either simplified or traditional versions, left and right side are sort of similar, but asymmetrical, right? Left side takes smaller space. It's regarded as radical to mean the left side stroke, diagonal, prompted by a straight line. That is a radical, that means walking. And the right side is something else, right? You wouldn't regard the two are mirror image as the mid-history version. Mid-history version here shows the exact mapping out of the exact motion on both the left side and right side. They are actually the same thing, which are the footsteps or the foot, not steps here. The emphasis is not the stepping, it's not the effort, not your skeletal muscular muscles work that you have to place one foot in front of another. No, here is emphasizing the footsteps, the result of your footwork. The result, this footprints or footprints is the best one. Foot marks, you left on earth. Just 3 each side, symmetrical, because we cannot hop with one foot, right? I mean, some of us can. But normal human walking behavior would be left, right. Even if, realistically, left and right, one have to be placed in front of the other, right? So technically, things left footprint and right footprint, they're not exact mirror image. There is a shifting over there, right? But here is not represented to that level of detail. Here is a mirror image to show your left foot, right foot, left equal amount of foot marks on earth. And that's our walking. Walking emphasizes moving through space. It's opposite to standing still icon, which can be expressed either by 足 with the kneecap on top of the foot or the foot symbol itself. By foot symbol itself, it means you're planted on your ground. You're not budging. You're not moving anywhere. Versus here, with foot marks, it shows you're traveling through space. Just like that. Okay. And just like in English, we use walk to mean you carry out some acts, because walking is one of the most basic human behavior, right? Observable. And it has a result. It has a visual component. If you travel from A to B, we know you moved and you're on action something, right? So in English, we use walk. Walk the talk, walk the walk, to mean you carry out, you practice something, you do something. I guess in English, the more common action word, generic, is do. Do means you are exerting on the world of something from you, come from your energy, your intention packed into that action. That's do, super simple but powerful word. Means you're acting on the world, something. In Chinese, we use walk a lot. We use walk to represent all actions that you're taking. Of course, Chinese is a farming and even start earlier than the farming agriculture society. It's hunter-gatherer society. We started from there, and from there we already use walking because that's walking is your connection from you to food. Either go out hunting or gathering. That's how you get access to your food source, right? So this walking then without the end result of connected to food security, that walking itself means you're taking action. So Chinese has been using walking as a representation or the wrapper word for all the actions humans take. 知行合一. 知 is knowing things. It's inside your head. Walk is you carry out what you want to do. And one is in, one is out. And it's two categories of human behavior. And we use 合一, join as one, means there is a synchrony or there is harmony between what you know and what you do. So you're practicing what you believe in. That's 知行合一. Sort of equivalent to English concept of integrity. You do what you think, what you believe in. You're not faking it. You truly believe so. Therefore, that's how you behave. That's 知行合一. 言行不一. Okay. One is 合一, join one, means they are synchronized. 不一, they are disconnected. Not one. There are two double line going on. So one signal sent from you is by your words. Another signal is by your walking. So what you're saying, what you're doing are not one. So you have two parallel observations or data line to connect. Then wisdom from ancient times is not to listen to what they say, see what they do, right? Just in English, we all know that when saying and doing are two different, sending out two signals, you're going to resort to the doing signal as the truer signals. Of course, doing can be faking as well, right? That's when the 知行不一 situation. But if that person is doing what they are believing in or what they are truly intended to, and that's the stronger signal that you should pick on. That's how you read a person, basically. Okay. 风行一时, the wind travel one time. Okay, here the wisdom, just by the word of it, can you tell? This is a Chinese take on what is trendy. 风行 means something is going viral in today's social media space. Going viral, going trendy. It's a talk of the town. That's 风行. But then Chinese point out this is one time, meaning there's a expiration date right there. That once it started, it's going to end. And normally in social media space, probably 1 week, 2 weeks is the longest attention span and general public can give to a subject matter probably. And 风行一时 is a summary, like probably way ahead of its time. Like probably is especially true in today's time that anything that's gone viral is going to go unnoticed, non-discussed later. Everything is 一时, is one-time thing. It's almost like a 5-second fame kind of philosophy. Okay, so here it's 行, walking, and here choose especially this, give you the perspective of, this is a perspective angle, right? So here is wider from near you, even if it's through space, it's supposed to be the same width of this bridge, but it looks going narrower and narrower because it's going further away from us. And that's how Chinese capture the distance as well by stacking up. And the 行 is exactly that. We have the bottom stroke of footstep, which is probably bigger, and then it stack up each step of the way away from you, more distance. It's going to be visually look like either going up, because we cannot go horizontally, right? 2D frame we can only express by stacking up, and also, I guess this perspective thing captured perfectly on camera here was long observed by the Western drawing versus in Chinese, everything looks the same size. So that's probably why this this footsteps doesn't look smaller as it travel away from you as much as this what should have been according to the perspective here. All right, there you go. 行 travel or walk. Thank you for your time. See you another